I am riding a train on the Tokyu Den-en-toshi Line, outbound direction. This line connects Shibuya Station with Chuo Rinkan Station, covering a total length of 31.5 kilometers, or 19.6 miles. Although it was one of the later lines to be built by Tokyo, it is the longest in terms of route length and handles the highest number of passengers, about 1.08 million per day on average. The next station is Miyamaedaira. In fiscal year 2024, the average daily number of boarding and alighting passengers was about 46,000. Among the 27 stations of the Den-en-toshi Line, it ranks 17th. Only local trains stop at this station. This station has a unique feature. The platform screen doors are set away from the tracks. I step onto the platform. At this station, the platform screen doors are located significantly recessed from the platform edge. In Japan, it is common for platform screen doors to be installed at the edge of the platform. This placement reduces the risk of people or objects being trapped between the doors and the train, and it also makes more effective use of the platform width. In the past, Shinkansen stations such as Shinkobe had recessed platform screen doors to avoid wind pressure from passing trains, but this station is different. On the Den-en-toshi Line, Miyamaedaira is the only station where the platform screen doors are set away from the platform edge. The movement of the doors when closing is the same as at other stations. Upon closer observation, there seems to be no reason that requires the doors to be recessed. An outbound train passes through. It appears to be traveling at a high speed, but the passing speed is about 90 kilometers per hour, 56 miles per hour, which is not the top speed of 110 kilometers per hour, 68 miles per hour, on the Den-en-toshi Line. There are multiple other sections where trains pass through stations at 110 kilometers per hour, and the platform screen doors at those stations are positioned right at the edge. I move to the inbound platform. Although this line does not have very high passenger numbers, the platform is narrow, causing severe congestion during the morning rush, and there are markings to guide pedestrian flow. The platform screen doors on the inbound platform are also recessed in the same way. This sticker placed on the track side of the doors is unusual at other stations. During daytime, out of about 15 trains per hour, only 6 local trains stop at this station. Reducing wind pressure is beneficial, but a large number of passengers gather on the platform within 10 minutes, so the drawbacks of a narrow platform may outweigh the benefits. The reason for the unusual platform screen doors has already become unclear from the current view. The platform screen doors at Miyamaedaira Station were installed in 2015. The outbound platform began operation in October, and the inbound platform in December of the same year. Miyamaedaira was the first station on the Den-en-toshi Line to have platform screen doors installed. The recessed placement addresses a particular challenge. This challenge were the 6-door cars that were part of the 5000 series on the Den-en-toshi Line at the time. Unlike other cars, which have 4 doors per car, these cars have 6 doors, and they were introduced in 2005 as a measure to relieve congestion. Initially, the cars were coupled in cars 5 and 8, where congestion was especially severe due to the position of stairs and escalators at Shibuya Station, and later 1 more car was added, making 3 of the 10 cars 6-door cars. These cars had foldable seats during morning operations to reduce boarding and alighting times and increase capacity. However, when the installation of platform screen doors was planned for stations along the Den-en-toshi Line, these 6-door cars became problematic. Some cars had 4 doors, and the difference in door numbers and positions caused difficulties. Today, there are platform screen doors that accommodate cars with different door numbers and positions, but at the time, technology had not advanced to that level, so the 6-door cars were converted back to 4-door cars. At that time, there were 45 6-door cars, and replacement took time. To install the platform screen doors early, they were positioned away from the train so that differences in door locations would not be a problem. At Miyamaedaira Station, an escalator was newly installed in April 2019. the original stairs remained, and the installation of up and down escalators represented a large investment, which may have been related to the reduced platform width. Meanwhile, the distance between the train and the platform screen doors caused longer boarding and alighting times, so the doors used to open before the train stopped. At times, trains would start moving before the doors closed, but that practice no longer exists. Replacement of the six-door cars began in January 2016, 1 month after the platform screen doors were installed at Miyamaedaira, and was completed in May 2017. Since there was no other use for the six-door cars, all of them were eventually scrapped.
At Miyamaedaira Station, 2 issues became apparent. 1, increased congestion due to narrower platforms, and 2, longer stopping times due to the distance between the train and platform screen doors. These factors could not be ignored on the highly crowded Den-en-toshi Line, and the platform screen doors at other stations were installed after standardization to 4-door cars, making this recessed type unique to Miyamaedaira. Meanwhile, other lines such as the Ikegami Line had sensor-equipped fixed platform gates installed in 1998. The sensors detect obstacles and provide warnings or trigger an emergency stop of the train. Among the former same line stations, the Megure Line, separated in 2000, had platform screen doors installed, while the Tamagawa Line had fixed platform gates. Installation of platform screen doors progressed on the Tokyu Toyoka Line, Oimachi Line, and Den-en-toshi Line, and in March 2020, the Oimachi Line Todoroki Station began operation with platform screen doors, completing their deployment across all Tokyu lines. Among major private railway companies in Japan, Tokyu is currently the only one where all stations have platform screen doors or fixed platform gates. The Kodomonokuni Line is only operated by Tokyu under contract, and the Setagawa Line is a tram-type line, so these measures do not apply. Meanwhile, fixed platform gates do not completely prevent falls onto the tracks. Tokyu replaced the fixed gates at Gotanda Station on the Ikegami Line with standard platform screen doors. Similar measures are expected on both the Ikegami and Tamagawa lines in the future. Different railway companies face differences in the number of stations and line characteristics, but Tokyu has invested ahead in large-scale measures.
Shifting topics, Tokyu is also investing in improving convenience, such as allowing credit card touch payment at station gates. Introducing touch payment at ticket gates requires the operator to pay fees, but Tokyu considers that there is a net cost-saving effect. In Fukuoka City Transportation Bureau, where credit card touch payment was also introduced, short-term use by foreign tourists created challenges. Returned IC cards could not be reused, and issuing them cost more than 500 yen, about $3.33 per card, which was not profitable. Credit card payments reduce such costs, but the Bureau also capped fares at 640 yen, about $4.27 for single-day tickets. This avoids the need to purchase a one-day ticket from a vending machine, as the machine sets a maximum charge. However, direct lines such as the JR Chikuhi line do not support touch payments, and transfer discounts from other lines do not apply. Similarly, Tokyu faces challenges with coordination on connecting lines. Tokyu began a demonstration experiment for QR code-based boarding services in December 2023. By January 2024, it became usable at most stations, allowing passengers to buy tickets on a dedicated website without queuing at vending machines or ticket counters. The tickets are sometimes cheaper than normal purchases, and some are exclusive to the dedicated site. Reducing the use of counters and vending machines can reduce labor costs and address labor shortages. Spaces freed from vending machines could also generate other revenue. In Japan, QR code-based ticketing has become common, where magnetic tickets are costlier, but Tokyu's initiative has a different significance.
Meanwhile, some items have disappeared in the process of enhancing safety. One of them is station trash bins. Tokyu removed all but bins for PET bottles after the simultaneous train bombings in Spain in 2004. Among companies that removed bins at the same time, Tokyo Metro reintroduced windowed bins the following year, but Tokyu did not. Although inconvenient for stations with shops, bins had been a site for suspicious objects, making this a complex security issue. Crucial to safety are surveillance cameras in stations and inside trains. In December 2021, the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism announced measures following an assault incident on the Keio line. The measures required new trains or major refurbishments to include surveillance cameras. JR East and major private railways had already been installing cameras before these measures were announced. JR East is one of the companies in the Tokyo metropolitan area with 100% camera installation, covering thousands of vehicles. On the Saikyo line, some train windows have stickers indicating cameras in operation. These cameras are of two types, integrated with fluorescent lights and standalone. Tokyu also achieved 100% installation, completing installation on all vehicles by summer 2020. The technology that accelerated camera installation was first implemented on the train I initially rode. This train is the 2020 series, operated on the Den-en-toshi Line and through services with Tokyo Metro and Tobu Railway. Like the JR vehicles, it has fluorescent light integrated cameras. The device appears slightly larger than usual. A blinking light on the device is an important feature that accelerated camera installation at Tokyo.
In 2015, Tokyo began installing cameras, but progress was slow. 4 years after introduction, only about 1/3 of trains had cameras installed. Retrofitting required wiring and structural work, extending installation time, taking about 2 weeks per car at Tokyo. The fluorescent light integrated cameras significantly reduced wiring work, making installation easier, lowering costs, and shortening installation periods, reducing operational impact. Although fluorescent light integrated cameras are not rare, this camera features a blinking light on the device. Traditional cameras store footage internally, and it must be retrieved directly from the train. With active through services, the train is often not in a Tokyu depot. On the Den-en-toshi Line, footage would have to be retrieved from Tobu Minami Kurihashi or from Shinrin-koen on the Toyoko Line, for example. This camera has 4G communication, allowing footage to be read remotely almost in real time. It was developed by a company founded in 2018, and a successor model appeared in summer 2022. AI detects unusual situations, such as multiple passengers looking in the same direction, running in the same direction, or audible shouting, and automatically reports to the command center or speaks to passengers. This system accelerated installation, completing cameras on all remaining trains in only 1 year and 4 months. Although the number of cars per line varies, making direct comparisons difficult, the pace of implementation was remarkable. Other companies later adopted similar systems, showing expansion. Temperature and humidity sensors are also included, allowing use beyond surveillance cameras.